Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to clean a duck. So you're going to need a knife, a little bag to put the meat in, and any bag to, put the carcass in. So I'm going to show you first on how to pluck the feathers off of the breast so you can see what you're doing. I would recommend this if you're starting out so you can get, you can see what you're doing, you get the feel of it. But yeah, so pretty much take your fingers here. You're kind of going to want to roll it, pinch it with your thumb and your pointer finger, and just roll it like that, and then throw it in the bag. Some ducks are easier than others with many ways. Like sometimes the feathers come off harder than other birds, and sometimes this skin here, when you peel it off, sometimes that is a pain. So let's just hope that this is an easy way. So you're gonna want to pluck the feathers until you get to the top of the breast, which you can tell because it starts curving back down towards the neck. And on the sides you're gonna go until it starts curving back down to the wings here. And down here you're going to go down roughly to the little pelvis bone, or whatever, pelvic bone, whatever you want to call it, hip bone. But you can kind of feel it here. It's kind of when it starts dropping off. You can feel a little bone here. But yeah, just clear these feathers so you can see what you're doing. And later on in the video, I'm going to show you guys how to clean one without plucking the feathers. It's pretty much the same thing, but just in case you guys want to see that. And this bird I got this morning, nice Drake mallard. So whatever, this is roughly all you need. So you're going to want to see where this starts coming down, a little drop off right here where it divots. You're going to want to pinch the skin. You can see how it kind of peels up. So you're going to want to pinch it up, take your knife through there, cut up, and then that's the skin right there that you just cut. Now this bird's got quite a lot of fat right there. So let's see. But you want to get your fingers under the skin and kind of just rip. Just rip it open. Some birds, you will have the little chunks of skin stay on, and that kind of sucks getting off. But say your bird's hard to do, you just take your knife and just cut where the skin meets the breast meat. So just like that. If you want to do your knife anyways because you think it's easier, go ahead. But usually you can just rip the skin on most of them. And you're just going to want to rip the sides until you uncover all the breast meat there. And here's that little pelvic bone I was talking about. A little hard to see on this one, but right there. So what you're going to want to do is take your knife. I like to start up here, but just make a little cut right along this middle breastbone here, as close as you can to the middle, and then just cut down until you feel something hit, and that would be like the rib cage, and you just go all the way until this pelvic bone. And then I like to stick my finger in there, separate the meat a little bit, and then I like to cut along this little bone here. Just cut like that, separates the sides. And then since the rib cage kind of bends like that, you're gonna pretty much carve right along the rib cage with your knife, as close as you can to it, and just start curving down just like that. And then up here, it's pretty hard to get this meat off, but you just want to get somewhere in this area and just pretty much cut so you just have the back side here connecting to the skin. And then you're just going to want to cut where the skin meets the breast meat on the sides here. And then you're going to get to this little point where just a little bit of meat is connected to the duck. And then you just slice it off. Just like that. That is one of the breasts. And looks like I hit an artery. Most of the times you will, but blood will start pooling up. So, same thing for the other side. For this side, I swear the rib cage is a little smaller. I don't know why. But cut along that center bone. Cut along this pelvic bone too here. And then just cut along the rib cage. Right down to get to the meat here. Oh, yep, there's an artery. But that's pretty much all you need. It's not much to it. This stuff here, people call it silver skin. This is some fat. If you want right now, you can cut it off. Otherwise, you can cut it off when you're cooking. When you're washing the meat, you can try peeling this stuff off. Most of the time, most of it will peel. And right here, this just came from the left side of this breast, and you can see this meat right here. So a little lighter in color, and it kind of can just peel right off. That's just like that little tenderloin that sits right here. And some people throw it away because they don't think it's good, but it's good meat. Nice little bite-sized chunk. And you can see it in this other breast too. Right here. Yeah, keep those. Those are good eating. And then you have your breasted duck right here. Alright, this is, tomorrow, next day later. We actually went out in Orange, if you guys want to see that video. But got this nice little honey camera. But I'm going to show you guys how to do the skinning it without plucking the feathers. So it's pretty much the same thing, but you can't see as much. So kind of feel to where that divots down, that little drop off here. And once you get there, pick up that skin. And then stick your knife through it. And then just poke up. Try to get down in there. And then same thing. You can either cut or peel. Well, that came off really easily. This one looks like another easy bird. It snowed here this morning too. But yeah, see that breast? It should just peel off just like the last one. So you can try doing it without plucking right away. I mean, it works. But it's a little harder since you can't see exactly what you're doing. You can't get the feel of it yet. Not like that. Just hides it. But just like the last one, down to this bone, down to where, you can see that line on the breast. And then it's literally the same thing. Right down the breast. Some ducks' meat are like a lot more tender, so like some of them you can squeeze and then your fingers go right through the meat. So that, that's just a tender duck. It's still good and everything. Alright, there's one piece of meat ready to be washed. Now, I don't know if I said this during the last duck, but a lot of times it's less breast you can go deeper almost. Like, I just feel like there's not as much breast there, which I don't know why. I don't know exactly if it's true, but that's just like my observations. Find it really weird. Got a couple. See, that's just an artery right there. Little tube. And then, yeah, got your other piece of meat. That's pretty much quick. You can do it. Pretty much, duck's been breasted out, ready to be thrown away, or whatever you want to do with it. So, I guess I'll show you how to wash it if you really want to watch this part. But, here we go. So, right now I have my hose, as you can see, obviously. But just gonna massage it, rub it. Just wait for the air to get out here. I'll set that right there for now. But often you'll see some little black specks in there. Like that. That just comes right off. That's gonna be your little tenderloin in there. So throw that in the bag that you have for your meat. And with this, just gonna wash, massage all the blood out. This one doesn't have much blood clots, but here you can see all that dirt. Make sure to get all that off. But a lot of them will have blood clots. If they do, try to like squeeze them out. If you can't, I like to take them out while I am cooking. So when you're preparing the meat, that's when I usually just cut all the bad stuff off. Pretty much all this stuff I try to get with my hand. Whatever I can't get with hand, I take off when I'm cooking it up. Like this is called silver skin here. Thought it looks silver, but most people take that out when they cook. Yeah, massage it, kind of squeeze, get all that blood on the inside out. Still see some blood there. This one has a lot of dirt crap on the top. So I'm gonna get it out. But yeah, it's gonna be one breath. Cut it out. And it's just a little bit of dirt. There's some of the skin that comes off really loosely. The more you put water on it, the more loose it's gonna come. So you don't need to get all that off right now. But like this fat, definitely try to get that off if you can. Other than that, take it off while you're cooking. Looks like it's all I'm gonna get for now. Yeah, the other chunky meat. And cleaning a goose, it's really the same thing, just bigger, on a bigger scale. So if you know how to do one bird, you know how to do them all. And make sure you clean off that knife too. This meat can get stuck in there and rot. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you actually learned something today.